Hello and welcome back to A Little Crazy. Today I'm going to hopefully finish off the acrylic laminate over the galley. A few things I've got to do apart from take the clamps off and defilm it. I need to put the pipe in for the waste for the sink and connect up the electric to the fridge, so I'll be putting a small plug on there, just a 2-pin plug, so that it can be taken in and out whenever you want to. Then I'll just put the worktop back on, finish the rear cupboard as I had it before, tidy everything up, and we should be good to go. Just leaving the door to do. I should make a start on that, but I am waiting for the acrylic that I've ordered to do the front face on that. If we can get it done in this video, then great, we can move on to something else. So yeah, I'll whip all these clamps off and take the woods off of this. There's the pipe I'm putting in for the plumbing, which comes over to this side for the sink. What I may have to do, I mean it's a bit tight to get onto that 19mm pipe there. What I may do is have to put a bend in there. I'll heat the end of the pipe up anyway to put it over initially and see how big this bend is, because obviously when the fridge goes into this area, not quite sure how far it's going to come back, but when this is on as well, this is going to have a curve round before it comes up towards the sink. So that curve may be a bit tight for the fridge, because I don't want the fridge pushing back on the pipe and then kinking it. I mean, it's fairly stiff pipe anyway, but we still don't want a kink in it. And as I say, I've just got to put a plug on that end and on the fridge end so I can connect all up together. This has been left for 48 hours now, so should be well stuck on. Okay, so far so good. What I'll do now is I'll carry on with the pipe and the electrics, and then I'll come round these edges just looking for any high points, because obviously I want things to slide in as they should be, and I want it to be nice and tight as well. Well, it certainly helps if you make sure the battery's okay in your camera. It did go off while I was doing this, but you didn't miss much. All I've really done is taken all the film off the front. I've pushed these two grills in, sealed those in with some E6000 adhesive, put the worktop back on as it was, and put the sliders doors back on as they were as well. So basically that part is finished. The fridge, as I said before, I was putting this pipe in. I heated it up, put it onto the through hole, but the heat did cause it to crimp there, and that's no good when you're wanting to exit your waste. So I've ordered a bend. That's actually been delivered. I've got to go and pick that up, and then I'll be able to connect that one up. The electric's in there. I'm putting one of these little 2-pin connectors on there. Unfortunately, I don't know what these are called, but ferrules I think they are. The ferrule is actually too small. It's okay for the 13 amp plugs for the 2.5mm cable, but it's not good for the 6mm cable because you can't get it in there. So I've had to order some more of these, and then hopefully I can locate those inside and then shrink film on the outside, so that's a nice joint. But they again have been delivered. I've got to go and pick them up, so I'll do that later. While I was here as well, I put on a new tap. This is the old tap. Now the difference on the new tap to the old one, exactly the same tap, this one's got a blanker. Now they are advertised as cold water feed only, so you expect to see a blanker on there, but this one under here has actually got a spur coming off there, so I need to blank that off. There is a little pin in there, so perhaps that blank pulls out and the spur pulls out on the other one, and I can swap them over. But I'll have a look at that later as well. The other thing I said that I was going to do with the fridge control, I was going to mount this on the front there, obviously the hole going through and then the wires going round to the fridge. But I don't know, I don't think I like the look of that, and let's be honest, the temperature control and everything on your normal fridge would be inside when you open it. So what I shall do, I think, is actually mount this inside this cupboard just there, so it's easily accessible, but it's not sitting right on the front. I mean, you can imagine at night with the little lights on it, and it's sticking out anyway. Won't look too brilliant with it, so that's what I'll do with that. Just waiting for the acrylic now for this door. Get that door made up, but let's take this bit off first to give you a better look. But I'll do a little run through of it on my phone, because my phone is much better quality picture and I can obviously get closer to things anyway. But yeah, that's basically complete. It's all sealed in. Now the other side, people may say down here, you can see where my finger is, that the worktop overlaps. Well, I've got to build this frame. This is what I'm filming at the moment, doing this area of the hatch. So if I've got a bit of wood here, so what I've done is I've made up a frame here for the toilet, and then this will have a front face coming down there like that, and as you can see, it's dead in line with the worktop, so that won't be sticking out. And then this will overlap slightly here, and this allows when the vinyl goes up onto the wall, then you won't be able to lock the edges of the vinyl. So that's how that'll be finished. But as I said, that's another film that I'm doing, another section. So at the moment, it's getting on with these bits, and take a look at doing the door. There is one other thing that I should mention while I'm here. This is what I'm going to put down this edge. I don't know if you can see that from there. Down this edge we'll have this vinyl type covering, and that goes down there. I actually got this as a test piece just to see what it was like, but I bought it for the sides of the wood. Now obviously with the acrylic on that side, and then whatever I put that side, which is probably carpet lining on that side, that needs to cover the whole lot, and that's simply when that goes on, it sticks down the edges like that, so it covers all the edges. It's waterproof and flexible, so that's how that will be finished off. But that won't get done obviously until I get that backing on there. So this is probably a better view of this unit so far. So you've got the fridge and the two grills, cupboard area with the sink waste coming down. Those two pipes need to join up and the electrics need to join up. And then there's the top, that's how it'll look. So it should look quite nice once the vinyl's on the walls.